Hey guys, welcome to the Rat Grind channel. Thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time visiting this channel, please do share, subscribe, leave a rating and review or comment and give me the feedback so I can be able to improve this channel. This channel is all about me documenting my experience and trying to make the most out of my journey out of the rat race so that I can be able to be financially free, to afford the time and freedom to spend more time doing the things that I love, I am passionate about, and providing for my family. I'm a breadwinner. I have 3 kids. I have a beautiful wife. Like I said, I'm a breadwinner of my family, and I'm trying to make the most out of my time while I work full time and trade in cryptocurrency, do stock trading. I run e-commerce sites and all these different opportunities on the side so that I can be able to show you guys that it is possible. A lot of people say that I don't have time. I have all this, I have all that. Hey, if you can watch TV, if you can be able to watch a game, that's 2 hours that you can trade while you're watching TV, while you're watching the game, baseball, basketball, whatever the case may be, right? Football. Anytime you have free time, you can trade. So that is why I'm doing it. I know, starting a whole business is a little bit more complicated and stuff like that. But the Rat Grind is where I'm trying to build a community where I can show you and you can show me opportunities that we can be able to grow together. This is actually my 3rd time trying to record this video. So bear with me a little bit. My voice is a little bit scratchy. I still have the sniffles. And I recorded a whole episode, almost half of an episode, and realized that I wasn't recording at all, and I just kept talking to myself. So that sucked. But anyway, all the trades, all the advice, all the experience that I'm sharing with you guys, please don't copy them. I'm not a licensed financial advisor. I'm not an accredited investor. I'm new to this. And I'm just sharing with you for accountability purposes what I'm doing so that I can keep myself accountable to do this on a consistent basis. If you haven't done so, if you haven't watched my other videos, please do watch them as well so you can see how I'm progressing and you can get some testimonial of why and how I'm actually doing this on a day-to-day basis. Also, if you haven't done so, I promote it and go to compounddaily.com. It's a free calculator where you can be able to see if you start with $200 and you consistently make gains. My personal goal from my stock trading from Robinhood is about 1.5 to 2% on a day-to-day basis, 5 days a week, 365 days a year, right? That is my goal. And with that, you can be able to make substantial gains if you do it consistently. That's the key. Consistency and compounding it daily, right? So let's get into it, guys. I'm very, very excited for today, actually. As you can see, over the past month, I'm up $79, 35.65%. Why am I excited about that? Well, if you put your money in the bank, right? You put $100 in the bank. 5 years from now, your $100 will probably be 150 with all the fees, all that stuff. You're not going to gain anything. But with me being able to make these gains little by little, I'm able to grow my account, right? So for today, as you know, I got into a couple positions. So let's back up a little bit, all right? So on yesterday's video, I told you guys that I bought in this natural gas ETF, right? It's a velocity share, 3 times inverse natural gas ETF. Basically, an inverse ETF is a bear ETF that is betting on the market, on that particular industry, to pump down, to go down, to drop down, right? So I bought that at $26.28, and I bought 10 shares of this. And so because I found value in it, you only invest in value in stocks or cryptocurrencies, coins that you personally find value in, and you do some fundamental and technical analysis so that you could be able to get some confirmation that the trades actually make sense. So I spent about $262.79 on this trade. This morning when the market opened, I kept watching it, and at around 10 a.m. I went ahead and was able to sell it at $27.40, right? So that was a good thing. Let me just show you guys why I sold it, right? So 27, this is today, 27. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I opened the wrong one. I'm on the right side of the screen. I opened the other one, the inverse. All right, so DGAS. So 27. So 27.40, right? So I sold it. Or you see, it went up here. 27.83 was today's high. Now I could have sold there, but honestly, you're never gonna know if that's the highest it can go. So sometimes it's gonna go down. So it went down to 27.65, and it bounced back up. So I thought, okay, well, it's gonna go back up again, but it didn't. So I was able to sell it at about 27.40, and I got out of my position, right? And as soon as I got out of my position, it dropped down to even lower. So I got out early in the morning, and I sold my 10 shares, and I was able to sell it for $27.40. So that meant that I bought it for $262, and I sold it for $274. So that's almost $10, $8 gain. So as soon as I did that, there's another ETF. It's a silver ETF that I found value in, that I've been stocking the past couple days, that I decided, you know what, it hit a confirmation level that I was comfortable with, so I went ahead and bought into that trade. And you can see that here. I bought 29 shares at $9.89, and my confirmation level was at about $9.80, $9.82. If it passed that, I felt that there was value built up on it. There's some volume enough for it to push up to about $10 or up to even $11. That's sort of the channel. That's sort of the channel that I was working with, right? So that's exactly what I did. So I bought 29 shares of this, and this was at about 11. As you can see here, my head is, I think, blocking it a little bit. 11:20 in the morning. I just took a break. I was busy at work because I'm preparing for a photo shoot. I'm probably going to record 2 videos today, and I won't be able to do a market update tomorrow because I'm going to record the video of some news that I found already. Because I have a photo shoot, and then I have a meeting that I have to go to in the evening that is probably going to keep me up until almost midnight tomorrow. So I want to put together a video for you so I can continue to provide value, but I might not be able to do that, so I'm going to record the video today. So I went ahead and sold that. So $286, and as soon as I hit $4, I said, you know what, I'm going to sell it. Hold on, let me just double check here. I think I typed in the wrong. Yeah, USLV. Yeah, correct. So USLV, see, it went up to $10.08, and I sold it at $10. As you can see right here, $10, right? So it went up to 10.8, but I sold it already, and it dropped to about $9.85. So I got out of it just right, because it was rejected by the upper VWAP line, and it never made that back, and it never went back, touched up there. It tested it, but it failed, and then it dropped down here, as you can see, and it was rejected by. It bounced off the middle VWAP line, and it tried to break up through the 20-day EMA, and it wasn't able to, and so it traded under the 20-day EMA. So it's good that I was able to. Sometimes there's luck associated with these trades, right? So I got out of my position, and of course, that's my second day trade of the week. I can only do 3, or else I'm going to be locked, because I can't pattern day trade. You can't do more than 3 pattern day trades in an entire week or 5-day period. So I'm going to have to wait until Monday to be able to do that again. So I have 1 more, and I'm going to reserve that. I'm going to reserve that for Friday, if in case the position that I get into just fails. So before the weekend, I can get out of it. I'm going to reserve it for that. I usually don't, like I said, I like to swing trade. I buy it and then I hold on it. But I just felt that my gut feeling was I didn't know enough of that ETF. And when it hit $10, I felt that it was going to drop back down. And that's exactly what happened. So sometimes you have a gut feeling as well that you have to follow, that you just have to do. Like, I'm not, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. Don't copy my trades, because I made a mistake before. As I showed you guys in last week's video, that I got into a trade where I FOMO'd a little bit. It was going up, and I got in and it went down. So not good, guys. So after I did that, I was at 290, and I went ahead. You know what? I'm gonna get into a gold position, because I don't know. I just felt that hearing some news about the U.S. Maybe reneging or pulling out of the Iran deal. I felt that gold and oil and all that stuff, it would be a little bit would not be as good. So I got into a position on JDST right here. So it's a bear share, right? What is a bear share? Basically, bear shares they're ETFs that are betting on the market to go down, right? So it's almost like shorting the position, but you're buying into an ETF that it's trying to pull the market down. So that's exactly what I did, because I just had that gut feeling as well. So I went into that trade. I bought 6 shares at $47.96. And currently, it's trading. I mean, of course, not trading. The market is closed, but it's currently at. See, it went down 4.09%. It's 49.05. So I've already gained 2.27%. So as soon as the market opens tomorrow, as you can see, after hours, it dipped a little bit, 0.99%. So almost 1% I lost just after hours, and we'll see pre-market tomorrow if it goes back up. If that recovers, guys, if for example, if this is a plus, if I get about 3%, as soon as the market opens, I'm gonna sell this sucker. That's what I'm gonna do, so I can be able to have the day to sort of get in on another position, right? So we'll see how that all works out. So like I said, I'm very, very happy. I'm $303.18. I'm very, very happy about that, because the fact that I started this account with $200. You may not be impressed about it because it's only such a small amount. It's only a few $100s. But hey, if you are able to consistently do this 5 days a week, make the mistakes, be a noob like myself, and be able to earn 35.65% in a 1-month period, I think that's pretty good. I'm pretty lucky that I was able to gain the knowledge and experience in a very short amount of time by learning from other people that are doing this, that are investing hundreds, 20, 50, 80, $75,000 in the market, and seeing how they do it. There's Warriors Trading, there's Ricky Gutierrez, the Trading Tech Bud Solutions group that I'm also a part of. I haven't bought his course because I don't have the money to invest in it yet, because I have my money tied up. But I probably will. He's a great guy, Ricky Gutierrez. Look him up on YouTube. Tech Bud Solutions is his group. I'm part of his Discord channel. So I just, I'm sort of a stalker in that community. I don't really get involved because I don't feel I'm qualified to give my opinion. But I go in there and sort of stalk them. I listen to their trade calls in the morning. Well, while my wife and I are in the gym, I'm sort of just listening on my ear and seeing what the conversations are, what they're looking at, what sentiments they have about the market and all this stuff, because they do this on a day-to-day basis. They're professionals, right? So I get in on that community, and I'm like a fly on the wall trying to listen up. And that's how I learn some of the things. That's why I stick to ETFs, because like I told you guys in a previous video, it's a little bit harder to trade stocks because of the fact that you really not need to know a lot about the company. You need to know if there's some their projected income, if there's market variables that are going to affect the market for them. Like Facebook, for example, when they were subpoenaed, their stock went down, and you don't know how Mark Zuckerberg would have responded in that trial, right? In that, not trial, but that hearing, and their stock could have tanked even more, right? Tesla had the issue with their self-driving car killed a woman, so their stock went down. So there's a lot of uncertainty that happens in these stocks that is a little bit hard for me. So for ETFs, they're sort of like mutual funds where I can sort of gauge a whole market sentiment and see if there's market potential for it to go up or go down. And the ETFs, you can bet on something to go up, you can bet on something to go down, without much needing for too much analysis, because you're basically investing in an industry. All right, guys. So that's pretty much it. That's my trade for my my Robinhood and ETF and stock trading. And let's jump into cryptocurrency updates, because good night, sweetheart. My daughter is gonna go to sleep. It's a school night, so we have to go early tomorrow to school because I have a photo shoot tomorrow at work, so I have to be there. I'm driving to downtown LA, and it always sucks to drive all the way to Hollywood and downtown LA because traffic here in Southern California is horrendous. Maybe not as horrendous as Thailand, China, Philippines, and all those places, but hey, if you live in America, you understand what I'm talking about. LA traffic sucks, guys. All right, let's move on. So let's get on some cryptocurrency news. So, the cryptocurrency markets, like I was reading this article today, positive signs from the top 10 coins, right? There's a lot of gains that happened today. As you can see, Coin360, you can go here, just go to coin or Google coin360.com. It's powered by Cointelegraph. And you can see a lot of it is gains. So it's really, really good. So let's go to CoinMarketCap. As you can see, back in the green, and we had a slight pullback a couple days ago, right? Last week, and it's trajecting up again. So we're continuing the pattern, that bull pattern, not a full-on bull like what happened in December, but still mini bull nonetheless. So gains like Bitcoin Cash gained almost 14% today. Cardano 5.39%. I have some positions on a lot of these coins. I have some position on Cardano, EOS, Neo, ONT, guys, pumped. Ontology right here. Jeez, it pumped today. I'm gonna show you guys that chart. I missed out on it. I think I did an update with you guys yesterday when I sort of analyzed that, and I didn't buy in because like I said, my capital is tied up because I invested in a few other ones with Verge, and I made a little bit of a bad call in Verge. I bought it and it dropped, but I'm going to hold on to it and see if I can be able to, of course, in the next couple of days or maybe a week or so, it's going to pump back up and I'll be able to sell my positions. With cryptocurrency, I try to make it 4 or 5% currently in the bull market. When it's more of a bear market, I try to stick to 2.5 to 3%, but right now I want to be able to hold on to it. I have more money invested in cryptocurrency than I do with stocks because I'm more familiar and I know the coins, I know the technology that is behind some of these companies. I'm not buying into the low market cap coins because I just they could be a fly by night, guys. They could be the next big connect. So I'm very careful about them. But I do have some cryptos that I'm holding for long term. These are the ones that I believe that I could 10x, 100x, 1000x. So potentially those are, I'm also holding some positions on those, right? So let's look at Bitcoin, right? So Bitcoin, I have this, I've been showing you this chart for the last couple of days. I updated just a little bit. Let me move this to the 1 hour chart. This is on Bitfinex. So as you can see, guys, it's forming a new channel here, right? A mini channel, and it's going to try to hit that resistance line at about 9,300. So we really need to break through this 9,800, 9,700 line. And if it breaks through that, then we can go up to 10,500, guys, right? So we're still keeping the support right here. It hasn't touched it at all. It's trajecting up. So it's a really, really good sign that it's going to continue that upward momentum. So let's check out some Ethereum news, right? Ethereum analysis here. So same thing on Ethereum, guys. Oh, Ethereum is actually touching, wow, $724. This just happened right now. Yeah, it just happened right now. So it's going to try to see that and see if it gets rejected. I'm going to give you guys an update I won't be able to do a video tomorrow, but I might. We'll see. So it's currently doing that. We'll be able to see what happens there.